What's everybody? It's Grandma Jam.
Welcome back. Jam's here. We're back.
The Grandma Jam podcast. We're jamming, and our friends, our Thai friends on the street are jamming. There's a party going on outside.
So we heard. We wish we could join them.
Yeah, but we don't know how to speak Thai yet. But we will. We will.
I wonder what would happen if we would just join them. We would just walk in, hey, and everyone's like...
No, they would be happy, but then, like, what do you do next? They would be like, hey, but then, like, what do you want? They're like,
How can I help you?
No, they will say in Thai. Yeah. They're like, and that's when it gets, like, stupid. And you're like...
That's where it starts.
Okay. Let's start this episode right.
With a nice whiff of these yadoms.
Yadom.
So, how you been?
Pretty good right now.
How are you doing with your sober January?
With my New Year's resolutions. I failed, but I didn't fail in the sense of I don't drink alcohol. That I haven't
50%
done.
failed?
Yes. No, like 100% because it's just, well, okay, 50. Let's say 50.
Yeah, because you don't have to give up on it completely. If you give up on it completely, it's over. Then there's no point of continuing anything.
But it's not sober. I can't say I'm 50%
sober from alcohol.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And that I've done, but weed I can't.
For how much did you buy the weed yesterday?
It costs 80 cents per gram. 80 cents.
You heard
and
right.
It's not bad. It's not bad weed.
It's good weed. It's decent.
I mean, it's not the best probably, but like I get high.
It's good.
It was psychedelic actually.
I got everything I needed from it, so I don't see how could it be worse than the other ones.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
This is some fake like La La Land. This is like, I don't know, this is like some candy land.
Yeah, I like how you go to Thailand and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna stop using weed.
Yeah.
That's the best resolution you could give yourself when you're here. All your life you've been trying to somehow get weed somewhere, get it somehow. You save up your money because it's hella expensive and everything, but once you're in Thailand and it costs 80 cents, how in the world are you gonna say no to it?
No. You can. It's just so available and everybody uses it and it's so fine. Everyone's fine with it.
Yeah.
Even the kids do know it.
I'm sure they do. And it's another problem in themselves, but I don't know. How big of an issue it is.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
if something's free, yeah. So
free,
easy to get.
Free.
So easy to get free.
I'm pretty sure for them it's like, we're like also thinking like, oh my
God.
Our
prices,
how expensive, how do they get money from this? How do they get any profit? But then you think about it that it's like actually like for them the prices are different than they see the prices.
But 80 cents. It's like,
it's cheap.
I don't
cheap
believe
for
they
them.
get...
I think it's cheap for them as well, but it's like they still, it's like you can still earn from that. Like you can.
Yeah, that's how you make the profit. But you have like the good brands as well, like good strands that are like €4 per gram.
Probably it's the same thing as with everything. If there is like a higher like reputation brand or like manufacturer that is like just known in the market, and it's going to be more expensive. If it's like an unknown one, that it's like maybe the shop made it themselves, for example, maybe they grew it.
But I think it's like how they grew it. It's like if it was like bad weed, not like bad, but badly grown, and it was like okay, this wasn't like as flowery and as like best as we could have done.
But the thing is, like, how can it be bad weed if the weed is legal in the country?
No, if it's like crooked, if it doesn't look like good, if it's like half,
and it's also like not in perfect buds. It's little small pieces of it, for example, like leftovers, like mixed up from other strains as well. So
then it's cheaper. But if you have the good.
Strand,
could be. But then it's like expensive.
The most beautiful buds are the most expensive ones.
Most expensive.
Welcome to the Grandma Jam Weed Podcast.
420 Podcast. Check it out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't stop.
I don't see why you should. I don't know. If you're still productive, if it doesn't interfere with your like happiness and your life, like if it makes you unhappy to not do it, or
No, but
and as long as while you're doing
it is unhealthy. Let me say, it's not healthy to do it like
Of
every
course it's
single
not,
day.
but
like if
what
you-
is what is better? What is better if you're sad, unhappy, you're pissed off all the time, or are you just high and
Yeah.
you just eat more? Maybe biggest.
Yeah, that's the
maybe
biggest
that's the
problem.
biggest problem. But
because
that's
you just eat all your food.
I mean that's not such a horrible thing. It's
Yeah.
not like you're. I mean, if you would be addicted to alcohol, it would be something different. You would be like pissed off. You would be yelling at me all the time or something. It's like,
But also-
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Why can't you understand me?
It's like nobody understands it.
I am depressed now.
Yes, and while drinking.
While drinking.
That's the most horrible.
Yeah.
Because it's like when I'm high, I'm just like this, you know. And I'm sad because I'm not this anymore. I'm not this anymore. I'm just like. But when I'm drunk, I get like pissed off at something.
Yeah, you can't wash away your sorrows. It's not possible.
Yeah, but like weed is the closest.
Weed somehow makes you forget about the
No,
problem.
you think about a lot of different shit. You
As
just
well.
think more of like
But
other
I've had
possibilities.
some times when I'm like, you know, you find like this, you're like so pissed off the whole day, and you're
Mm-hmm.
like, man, I want to go home and I want to smoke some weed, and I will be so much happier.
Oh,
and
the
in the end,
expectation,
and
yeah.
in the end, you smoke it, and you're just high and sad. In the end, that's how. That's how it ends up. Sometimes.
But that's why it's so difficult for me to give up weed, because for me that doesn't happen. I'm like really pissed off at something, and when I smoke, I'm like, oh, look at this plate, and I'm like, look at these, like my focus changes. That's
Yeah.
what I'm like. That's the addicting part of it, because it's like you're trying to escape reality. But for me, it like works really good, and I hate that because I'm like a little bit dependent on it. But I can do days without it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah,
I mean-
it's like, yeah, you get just distracted. Like immediately, I will be washing dishes and just be like, like some song comes. I'm like, I don't think like that when I'm sober. I don't like get away. But
I
not
mean-
right now. I don't need to
Okay.
get away.
Another problem I see with you, like for example.
Okay, are we doing this? Another problem that I see with you, man.
No. I just you've mentioned before that it's hard for you to like if you're high and if suddenly something
Oh,
has to
somebody.
be done
Yeah.
or something.
That's
has
the
to,
worst part.
It's
yeah.
like you're high and I'm like, oh my God, Reynolds, we have to go somewhere now.
Yeah, and then
That's
I'm
the
pissed
thing.
off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like then I cannot really rely on you. What if, for example, like, oh my God, we gotta film this idea. Oh my God, Reynolds,
We gotta go outside.
I'm running to you. I'm running through the house. I'm just like, Reynolds, I just came up with the best idea that we have to shoot right now.
I hate that. I will.
And you're like
wanna
high.
smash
You're
your
like
face
you're
in.
just smoking.
If you did that while I was not high, I would probably be mad as well.
True.
Because you just like come in and you don't say anything to me, and you're like, I have to do something. Like when somebody
We
says,
have to do something. You have to do
when
something.
somebody says that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I take it as like I have to do it right
Yeah.
now, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was eating or whatever. And like just the little things can piss me off. And when it's weed, then it's like amplified, because then it's like, why the fuck would you do this to me? Like I think you know me. I think like why? Why are you so surprised that I'm pissed off now? Because you knew that I didn't want to like get like spontaneous, like, oh, let's go to here. I'm like, no. How do you know that I want it?
But the thing for me is that I become more spontaneous when I smoke weed, actually. Like, I wouldn't be running through the house and yelling, Reynolds, I came up with the best idea in the
Yeah,
world.
if you're high, I'm like, I'm considering doing it, because when we're
if I'm
both,
high, that's how I would react. Maybe like that's the thing that I could do while I'm high. But when I'm sober, I would never.
because I like to know what we will do, and like
Yeah.
even if it's a spontaneous, I'm like, okay, let's do it the first thing tomorrow when I go to the gym, when I like do my stuff, and then I'm ready and prepared, and
Yeah.
let's do it. Not like,
What if
but
the house is on fire
no, fuck that.
and you're super high? You just smoked a joint and the house started burning because of
I would sit and play GTA, and I'm like, no,
You
I'm
just
not
left.
moving.
You just left the ashes somewhere, and the house started burning. You're just playing GTA. And you're like,
It's not my fault.
I'm like, Reynolds, the house is on fire. Reynolds, we have to run away. You're like, fuck
Yeah.
off. I'm high.
Yeah, I would say, because it's too spontaneous. I'm like, I need to schedule this fire
Okay, can we postpone this fire for tomorrow?
Yes. Can we do it tomorrow morning? I have to go to the gym and I have to take a swim. And then you can burn the house. And then it's fine. Then I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard living with you if these are the rules. I don't know how am I gonna arrange this with the fire, you know, like
Unit?
not the unit, just the fire. Fire as an element. I have to talk to the elements
That
now.
sounds like Godspeed. You're
I don't know what religion is that. Is it like
God.
I think it's like
It's not
Avatar, the Last Airbender religion or something.
Sure. But God is not like Christian.
Yeah, but like, does God speak about the elements?
No, it like makes fire. It like made something. You have to speak to the fire. It seems like a pagan, like a something.
Yeah, it sounds
Something
more
religious,
pagan.
something
It sounds-
spiritual, I should say.
Sounds maybe like Native American something.
Maybe. Smokes. Yeah.
Speaking to the fire. Fuck, we have to be really high to do this shit.
To make a fire?
No, like to be speaking to fire. I've never spoken to.
No, you
elements.
don't. This is just a little drunk, yeah, maybe. A little too.
I would never do it while
beers.
I'm drunk. If I would be
But
drunk, I would
when you're
just go
looking at
swimming.
when you're looking at the fire, like you're looking inside the fire, I sometimes like just get lost in the fire.
I think I have to be on shrooms or something.
You don't just watch fire?
I'm talking about speaking to the fire, not
Yeah,
watching
but like
the
you can
fire.
speak in your like head.
I would never.
Oh, you mean like out loud, like saying
It's
like,
like,
oh
yes,
yeah,
fire, please.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you're like under the influence of something. Yeah. But I like watching fire. I
You like watching
burning.
fire?
Yes.
No, I mean it's relaxing.
mesmerizing.
It's
It's like-
mesmerizing.
Yeah.
It's like you can on Netflix you can actually watch a fireplace burning.
On Netflix.
Yep. It's on Netflix.
They got the thing.
They do it.
Yeah, even they do.
Even Netflix has
not
a
just
fireplace.
YouTube.
Yeah. On New Year's, I think I put it on for a couple of seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? This is a thing?
Is it like is it like a special? Is it like a fire special? Like what category?
How much is
that?
the fire
Relaxing?
getting paid for it? That's the question.
Who made who was the production?
I wonder, yeah, how much money did they pay to the person who was filming it?
Yeah, like it's Netflix.
Yeah, it's Netflix. They probably
It's not
paid.
like YouTube. It's not like just grab a
Imagine
camera.
getting like
It's like you need an RE. camera.
imagine getting like 100K for just filming a
Crazy.
fireplace.
For 2 hours or something.
I don't remember how long was it, but like it's
They need like lunch breaks and like
I mean,
camera.
how big is the team, the production team? Who is editing? Who is color grading? Who is the sound person?
I bet you there is color grading
Someone-
because it's Netflix. It has to have that Netflix fire.
I wonder who was the person who went to Netflix with the idea. We want to make a project. And
They
it's
just saw it on YouTube.
A fireplace.
They saw it on YouTube.
But it's a good idea. Like people are gonna probably watch it.
They do. There are millions of views on YouTube. They saw the same thing. That's like getting money grab, how you say. That's how it feels.
Money grab.
Like Squid Games too.
Did you know that Moodang was bought by the Ethereum
Moodang!
guy? Never mind.
Who was bought?
By the Ethereum guy, the guy who made
He
Ethereum.
sent it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, he bought Moodang, and the thing is,
He bought? I thought he just donated for the.
No, he's like I don't know what is he considered as, stepdad or something. It was written very weirdly,
Oh, what?
but like
I thought he just donated.
yeah, he donated a lot of money, and the thing is,
Ethereum mood.
like when we went to see Moodang, I don't see where the whole money went. Like, I mean,
They went to the.
yeah, he's adoptive father.
What?
He actually went to visit Moodang, and he donated quite a big amount of money. And
400,000.
400,000 was it?
That was said, yeah.
Okay, so when we went there, do you remember the condition of the zoo?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the best condition.
It was good around Moodang.
Yeah, it was
in
good.
the entrance. It was good.
It was decent.
And then near Moodang, it was fine. But like
Also-
once you got out, like because it's a giant zoo.
Also, I think Mudang's enclosure is not that big.
Oh, it's small.
It's very small.
I know it's a baby hippo. I know it's a pygmy hippo,
But still, it could be bigger.
yeah, it's Mudang. Like
Also,
everybody.
the sign that was there, like that said pygmy hippo, it was broken. It was like half, like.
I mean, because of the people, yeah, probably.
But it looked like it's like 10 years old or
Oh.
something. It looked really old.
And once they were Mudangs as well.
Yeah, they were also Mudangs. Just people didn't like
Give a shit.
give a shit back then. But yeah, it's
But I
like-
love the open zoo. It's a nice
It's
place
a nice place.
Yeah.
But remember when we went like a little bit further,
because it's so
and
huge.
there was like there was the bird places that were just covered in shit. Where the alligators were, remember where the crocodiles were sitting there, and there was just like
shit on them.
there was shit.
Yeah,
everywhere.
it was just like
It wasn't.
bottles. and
Yeah, it was
And
trash.
it wasn't like, okay, you're like painting a picture like it was just a dumpster pile. It wasn't,
It was pretty bad.
but it was like noticeable.
It was noticeable.
Yeah.
And when we were walking there, it felt like, should we
And the
even be
penguin spot.
here?
And the penguin spot was
Oh
pretty.
shit, that was.
Because there were so many penguins inside this small little box, and I
Yeah.
was like, do they clean the water? Do they clean it? You look at the ceiling; it was all just like spider webs and shit.
I'm just wondering.
But I like the zoo.
I mean, how much? Okay,
And how-
I watched
how good can it be?
I watched some videos where the people who were working there, they were talking about the zoo. I think it was like the CEO or
Owners.
someone in charge there. Was, they were saying that like they weren't prepared for such big amounts of people that would be
Yeah.
coming in, because like the zoo, it's like there wasn't like that much traffic, and this summer like it just exploded.
And so they expanded just right now. Like they didn't have elephants.
No,
didn't
they
have
had
the-
everything. That's just that there wasn't that much people coming to the zoo, and
That's why it's hard to maintain.
maybe it could be the reason why it's so like some parts of the zoo are badly maintained. Like that could be. That
But
could
that's
be one of-
usually
could be one of the reasons. But I'm just wondering, like these guys, they made a lot of money from Mudang.
yeah. What do they do?
And also, like, why don't they just?
Rebuild? They did do some construction. I think they're.
There
working
was
on
some
it.
construction going on, yeah.
It wasn't like they're not doing anything.
No.
But like it's just hard to maintain. I think they need more and more people,
Yeah, probably more workers.
more workers. So if you want to apply, I don't know.
Mudang needs your help.
Yes. Mudang
Probably.
really.
I don't know. Maybe they don't, or maybe they're not looking for people.
Mudang is getting.
Don't listen to us. We don't know what we're talking about.
Mudang is getting bigger.
The thing, it was like more or less pretty good, like
But
pretty well
also-
maintained, but some parts were quite bad.
But also like it's super hard to maintain. You know why? Because I think the monkeys, they steal from the humans and they just throw shit around. They don't care about
that's also possible,
pollution,
yeah.
and they just like throw them
could
around.
be the
And there was
monkeys.
so many monkeys just
So
everywhere.
many wild monkeys there, horrible.
And it was and just stealing and like those little shits. Just
Oh.
little.
Oh, the zoo. It was so nice during the day. Like it was beautiful. But when the sun set, holy shit.
You can see
start
who's the
hearing.
second in charge. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The zoo is no longer doesn't belong to the humans, it belongs to the animals. It's like another world wakes up. It's like the people start to leave, and that's when the monkeys come out. Everything's full of monkeys, and we're like walking with like bags from 7-Eleven. We're like, we want to see Mudang for the last time. It's just
And we
going,
did. We got
and
some
this
cool
monkey's just coming up at us. It's like, give me the bag. Fucking starts ripping with it.
Just trying to like destroy the bag.
Yeah, they just try to rip it, and then they just, once they rip it, there's like 10 more monkeys come at you and just start taking
Their
all the
faces
shit.
are
They're
just
like, oh, I see your salmon onigiri. You fucking run away with your food and eat it all, and that's horrible. So,
They're cute, but they're evil.
oh, they're fucking evil. And I wouldn't recommend staying there past working time. I think there's a good reason for it.
With kids especially.
Oh shit! Like the monkeys go wild.
Yeah. But it's a nice like they're monkeys. They're smart. Like,
They're
they take
very
over.
smart.
They take over. Like none of the other animals are like that. It's just like the
Yeah.
monkeys. They just like do whatever they want.
Don't fuck around with monkeys.
Yeah. But they won't do much to you if you don't have food or anything.
No,
they'll
they
just
can
be like-
bite you.
yeah. They can have rabies,
They can,
of course.
yeah, they can have like sicknesses.
Well, it's like with all animals. Yeah, but they mostly they won't like come at you if you don't have any food or anything.
Yeah, true.
Like if there was like this big guy, they won't fucking mess with that.
Yeah.
Like if they because they don't tag team. They go like all together. They're like, oh, let's go.
Yeah, they're not.
like one is like brave enough to like most of them are like, oh fuck, what is that? Like they're scared
Yeah.
of the humans. But like then one of them, like the father or the mother, is like brave enough to like go steal
Yeah,
something.
the big one.
Yeah.
The ape, the alpha male.
Yeah. You can see those balls just hanging.
The one with the biggest sack.
I like the open zoo idea. I like that the monkeys were running around and
Oh, the area was
Yeah.
huge. It's like you.
and for like the animals, it's like except for the baby hippos, it was like pretty big for like the giraffes and
Also,
ostriches.
the big hippos, they had a whole lake for them.
Oh yeah.
That's
They
pretty
had
cool.
a whole spot.
I mean, one of the coolest zoos that I've been to was in Finland, because they had all the tropical, not tropical, but the polar animals. They
And
had
it's
like,
cold there.
And it's cold there. There's like hella snow. There's like shit ton of snow.
Yes.
It's like they have bears, they have polar bears, they have wolves, they have all these like animals that are living in the like
Colder
the cold
environment.
weather.
Yeah, they need it.
They need
for
it.
survival. Yeah. No,
Why?
like the polar bears are the most depressing thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like, why? They can't be anywhere else except for maybe Finland, maybe, but like they live in completely different, like they live alone for miles and they just like,
Yeah.
that's how they live. And when they're like, but like they get fed, they just like turn into domesticated a little bit. Like if you throw a
True,
Of
true.
course they're gonna just rip you up, but
Well, I always hope that they're like keeping the animals, to breed them or something, to like
To, like,
the species that
Yeah,
are like
doesn't get
endangered.
extinct,
Like
yeah.
that's usually what they say. I'm not sure how true it is, but like, yeah. Oh, there's so many zoos that have a very bad reputation in Thailand, especially. There's like so many of these elephant sanctuaries.
Oh, so sad.
Those are like they're like saving the elephants, but at the same time they're like forcing them to do things
Work.
together with humans. Like, oh, you're washing together with an elephant. You're getting in water together with him. That's like not how it's supposed to be. Like the elephants are not.
That's
that
not
kind
the
of,
worst thing.
It's not, but like still, it's not pretty. Like it's not supposed to be like that.
Okay, I can getting in the water with the elephants. I'm like,
Yeah, but the
That's
thing is, they're forced to do that. There's not.
Of
it's
course,
like,
if
if
they're
there's
like,
more
yeah.
people, it's like, oh, we're gonna make the elephant go into the bath again.
And also,
the
like-
elephant will take 5 baths because we're gonna have 50 people today coming here. Oh, there's another group of people. Oh, then we have to bring the elephant back.
we can't
come
close
out, come
now.
out. You don't have to sleep now. Start hitting the elephant. Come on, get out of the
okay, that's
get out of the place.
If
like,
you do exactly that, I'm like, no, that's not good. Yeah.
I mean,
you
it's,
get
it's
into a
also
water
like
with
when
an
we went to
elephant.
the elephant sanctuary, it's like it was a sanctuary. Everything looked pretty nice. You can walk around, and the elephants are just there. They're not in enclosures or anything, and you can actually go up to them and stuff. But what was weird, what we noticed is that like I saw like we see that like the girl or I don't remember, the workers, they take the elephant, take them up into the like jungle area, and they just place the elephant there. And then we go to the elephant in the jungle. Oh, and now you can come and pet the elephant in the jungle. And then afterwards, once we leave,
But
they
you
take
saw
away
them.
the elephant. And then that's what they do all the time. So the next people go there, they bring the elephant again there. They place him there like as a fucking exhibition thing,
Yeah.
Like they place him there. It's not roaming in the wild. It's not free. It's not like, if it's a sanctuary, the elephant should be just doing whatever it wants. You don't have to bring it to like somewhere. Elephants, the thing with elephants, that's like, because they're so smart, they're like humans basically. And that's the thing.
Big brain.
Yeah, they have a big brain, and that's the thing. Like, would a human like to be like taken to the jungle? Now people are gonna come and take pictures with you. You have to stay here, and then we go back. And you're like, you go back. You go. Oh, I want to take a nice nap now. and you start taking your nap. It's like, oh wait, there's 50 more people coming. We have to go to the jungle. I mean, it's always better if the animal lives in the wild.
Yeah, even if he dies. He died in the wild. It was supposed to be like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you shouldn't have wild animals at your home. You can just have dogs and cats that are actually bred for humans to
But I
keep
want a
them.
capybara.
You're not gonna get a capybara, Reynolds. I'm very sorry.
Fuck you.
You're not getting a capybara. Fuck your capybaras.
I'm having a capybara and you can't say anything. I will have a
Then-
huge pool and then I'll have 2 capybaras because I've found out that they need
Oh,
each
not
other.
2 capybaras.
They can't be alone. That I know. They can't be alone. They have to be at least 2 because they need to exercise and stuff. You need to swim with them and stuff. They need to like,
You're gonna be taking baths with capybaras.
of course.
You know what I saw in the Riga Zoo?
What?
I saw a capybara. There was like this pool, and the capybara was standing by the pool, and she was like, like for I don't know, like 10 minutes. Actually, like literally 10 minutes. I was waiting for Krista. She went to the toilet or something, and I'm there with her little sister, and we're watching the capybaras. And I'm looking at this one capybara that's on the side of the pool, and she's just like sitting and shitting into the pool.
Ah.
She's not even in the pool. She's specifically stood on the side of the pool and started pooping. And it was just coming out. There's just shitting for 10 minutes. I'm like, how the fuck do you fit so much poop in yourself? Like, how long do you take the poo? Like, it's just, I'm not kidding, like 10 minutes. And we're just waiting, like, what the hell? And there's like
the little
turtles.
girl is
There's
like, why is he pooping
yeah,
so much?
yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
what?
like, and then the whole pool is just full of like these water slider turtles, and they're just swimming in the capybara shit.
That's like Mudang also is swimming in her mom.
Oh,
Capybaras
yeah.
are undoubtedly the
go.
friendliest animals in the animal kingdom.
at
These
that.
gentle giants have a unique ability to form some of the most heartwarming interspecies friendships. It's common to see capybaras lounging peacefully alongside other
How
animals.
is this
such as birds, monkeys,
contradicting
They
myself?
were flying with a bird?
Plant-based
That's what they
diets
do?
and relaxed
Of course.
attitudes.
They
As
do
herbivores,
everything.
They don't have to worry about territorial disputes or aggressive behavior, making them the perfect companions for almost any animal.
How am I
Capybaras
contradicting
also
myself
share
if I want
ritualistic
this?
relationships with certain bird
That they
species,
should
such as
belong in the
vultures,
wild.
which help remove ticks from their
They
life.
don't care.
If you own a forest,
Look at
Excellent swimmers and divers, thanks to their light feet and the ability to hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes.
Oh, that's
When
so
they're
cute.
not
Baby
socializing or
capybara.
swimming, they're seen grooming each other, cuddling up close, and even sleeping in large groups, creating a sense of warmth and security.
that's real? That's what they do?
Yes.
Okay, I want a capybara as well.
See? We should.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting them to be flying on birds and like being stacked on
They're
each other
super
and
friendly.
walking around.
They're super friendly. Look at that. Look at this.
so cool.
It's a baby one and it already knows to make friends
It's
with
flying
birds.
with a pelican.
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay,
And I can't have it.
so humans are not the only ones who domesticate animals. It's capybaras as well. They domesticate pelicans apparently.
They can do whatever they want. But the alligator one was real. When it
The
was
sitting
in
on
the
an
beginning.
alligator?
In the beginning.
Oh shit. Why is it together with an alligator?
Because they let them. They don't eat them. They're so
Why?
friendly.
How? How do they not eat them?
They're just chill. They're just the chillest animal. Capybaras can just chill with
But
any
if they're
animal.
gonna be hungry, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be eating the capybaras.
They've been inside like a pool of alligators and they're just like sitting. I don't think they would sit with the alligators if they thought that they were going to be eaten. They're not worried. For some reason, they're chill. And other animals,
Maybe they emit like a smell or something.
maybe. Everybody loves capybaras in the animal kingdom.
I like otters.
Otters are cool, but they're more dangerous. They eat alligators. They can tag up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to own a otter.
Otter? No.
Yeah. I don't need any wild animals.
It's not the same because capybaras are just like capybara. There are some states in America that allow capybaras now. to have. But you have to be specific. You have to have a pool. They have to take a swim. They have to be 2 of them. All the food and everything. You have to like really, like it's like a zoo. You need to like
You need to
constantly-
have a zoo to own a capybara.
No. You just need to have like everything perfect for the capybara.
I allow you to buy capybara, 2 capybaras if you own a forest with a lake. Then it's fine.
But like a cleaning lake.
Clean lake.
Yeah.
Not
It
like a
should be a pool.
toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And
have
then
like,
it sounds good, but if you're keeping 1 in your apartment or 2 in your apartment,
no, that's not what I was talking
like,
about.
I'm gonna go take a bath with my capybaras.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that.
They probably smell.
Yeah, of course. All
I
that
imagine
must
them
smell.
shitting in your tub.
People smell.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, that's mine. At some point, when I don't have anything to do, and I like my kids are all grown up, I'm like, it's capybara time. Let's cappy up.
This segment is called Boomer Wisdom.
Boop.
What happened?
Did you see? You didn't see? Look at the microphone.
It went in her mouth?
Yes.
Did she swallow it? What? She swallowed the microphone?
And she can't get it out.
What? And it disconnected
I
from
mean,
the wires? How is that even possible?
No, it didn't disconnect.
Oh,
It was
okay.
still on.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, the mic is not the only thing that's been in that mouth. You can tell. Just saying, just stating the facts, just saying that if it fit in so easily, she was prepared. She has done something similar.
It was an accident. She didn't do it on purpose.
How?
She didn't blowjob the fucking microphone.
How is there no gag reflex?
Talking about? Sorry, I spat on you. Sorry. What are you talking?
A normal person would have it and it comes out.
You didn't hear? She was like, she couldn't get it out. Look
I
at
don't
that.
hear anything.
You can hear it on the microphone. The gag. Oh, what? No gag reflex. What is that?
Why doesn't she pull it out?
Because it's a video. She wanted the views.
Because she enjoys it.
that's the part I believe. Yeah. If she didn't, because I would
She's like,
immediately take it by the.
Someone
fucking-
help me, but she's running away.
Yeah.
I like that she's like doing this with her hand. It's like, she's been a bad bitch back in the day.
She's jamming it up.
It's like, oh yeah. What is she doing? Stupid fucking bitch.
She's very smart.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What
On the
did you think was
freaking
gonna
conveyor
happen?
belt.
And nobody fucking saw it?
Oh
Dude, Russian. What
god.
is this? Some
Stupid.
Slavic.
And these are the people that you should look up to. The elderly people.
No, they
always listen to the elders. They are always the smartest. And then you look at shit like this.
Who knows? Maybe she got there first. Maybe she got in the plane first, and you just
And no
just
one
don't
could
know the
find
hack.
her. And she was found in like the United Arab Emirates. And it's like,
And she's like, yes, I wanted to do that.
It's like, yes.
You got it for free.
I have unlocked a free way of traveling.
You don't know.
I like that she hits herself. Like, oh no.
She couldn't see anything. Like, how did she get up?
She's such a Russian grandma with that like fur coat. That's like
Is it-
such a Russian grandma thing. Oh my god. Oh no, I hit my head.
Boomer. Man.
I like that no one's helping. Everyone's just like looking like, what?
Nah.
What happened? Okay, next one.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Oh,
three. One,
did he have a stroke or something? Oh my God! I think he had a stroke. I think he had a stroke because like he's not able to speak anymore. Like he's like so.
1, 2, 2, ta.
Too excited. Too hyped.
See, he's trying to talk, but he can't. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's when you go all in. You can't use your whole energy.
There's a full story here. The guy sets up the camera, and he knocks over the camera.
And there's another one. Like, who is the other one filming?
Yeah, well, there's like 2 cameras filming this.
I always I'm like, no, this isn't scripted. This can't be scripted. He can't fall like
Maybe
that.
he tripped on something.
I think, yeah. You don't know. There was cut perfectly.
Yeah, there's a cut in there.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, ta.
What is it? Yeah, I think he
It
had a
sounds like a
stroke.
stroke, yeah.
Yeah.
The camera was broken. Fuck.
Elder wisdom.
Oh my.
Oh yes. This one's good.
Total chaos. How bad can this be?
Oh, that's not bad.
And the grandma on an escalator. Okay,
Yeah.
already?
What is she doing exactly? What was her game plan?
And now you just have to ride until the end.
That there's no going back. Oh my God, the grandpa. He has to
Oh
deal.
my
Oh
God.
shit, he has to deal with this shit. Oh no.
And now he has to deal with it somehow.
And then like the person goes in is like, what the fuck's happening here?
How bad can you get?
Why are you that stupid? Your husband or whatever, your companion, is barely walking as well. Why do you expect him to somehow... I can't. This is so triggering. Why did she get on the side? It's like, you know what? It's gonna be easier this way. I'm just gonna get on top of the escalator handle. Oh my God, she broke a leg, probably dislocated her fucking knee or something. Oh, that's horrible. Domingo.
This is just bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Just teleports. Domingo.
Domingo. Nice. I won't.
Wisdom. Don't do
Wisdom.
that. Don't do that.
Is he drunk or something? Oh my God.
Just can't do anything.
Just
Giving up. I like his laugh. He's like, I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna fall.
who gave
And you
him
can't
that?
help me.
Who told him to make coffee? He's like, I can't. Oh.
So slow.
Very slow. Just go with the flow.
No,
Not even resisting.
I would want to drink with this guy.
Yeah, he seems like a
He
fun
seems
guy.
like a cool guy. Yeah.
I think he doesn't probably get drunk very often, but when he gets
he's
drunk,
so,
he's
like-
super fun.
He's just like, this is the best thing. It's how like drugs.
This is how drunk people like.
I would like.
This
to
is
hang
the
out
best
with this guy.
kind of drunk.
Yeah, just happy about the fall.
Yeah, this is.
And he
good.
got the coffee. Like he did his job. But he took
Yeah.
the cookies.
So
What is it? He's like,
perfect.
no, he just left.
It's like,
What's happening to him? Why is he just giving up? He's like, I can't do it. Okay.
a nice one. Oh.
It's like, okay, let's just. Cool-headed, bro. Wow. Wow. Oh my God.
Cap cut.
How did he do that? I bet for like the older people, they're just like, what?
So did you just teleport?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like editing so
he's-
good. Look at the fucking
Probably
edit.
sending this to his wife. It's like, look at me. I have superpowers.
They're to his friends
I
at work, and they're like, okay.
wish I
here's-
had a grandpa like this who would send me shit like that.
Here's
It would
Dan
be
with his
amazing.
edits.
Oh my god. Imagine like grandpa sends you this, like,
I
hey.
would be so happy. I would be like, what?
Oh my god. Imagine he sends this to you and you're like, how do you respond to this?
Just calling him immediately, I would be like, yes, this is
Continue, please.
yes. How did you do that?
This content can make me money. Oh yeah. This is more like, listen to this.
Wait,
This is more
let me get-
informational.
Told you a 90-year-old grandma is single-handedly destroying billion-dollar scam call centers. Okay, she's not exactly a grandma, she's an AI named Daisy, but she's got scammers losing their minds. Daisy sounds just like a sweet old lady who can barely turn on her computer, but when scammers call, she flips the script. She wastes their time for hours. Endless questions, fake info, random stories about her cat, and while they're busy talking to her, they're not scamming real people like you. Here's the genius part Daisy learns from every single call. She studies their tricks, their scams, their tactics, turning all that into data to fight back even harder. And these scammers, they're freaking out. Imagine spending hours thinking you've scammed someone, only to realize you've been talking to a robot grandma the whole time. The stakes are high though. Last year in the US alone, scammers stole over $25 billion from victims. But bots like Daisy might just bankrupt these criminals for good. Oh, and if you're in the UK, you can report scam numbers to 7,726 and Daisy will take care of the rest. So yeah, the future of fighting scams, it's a 90-year-old grandma who never stops talking.
She probably has her own channel, no?
The AI grandma?
Yeah. It's a person who's doing this. It's not an AI.
It's AI.
Oh, it's completely fake.
Yeah, it's completely fake. This
So who controls her?
they made a grandma,
pretty
a
sure.
virtual grandma that is like talking to scammers, to catch scammers. It's just a grandma that's like.
Because I've seen a lot of these scammer videos, and I love these videos. Like when the people are just like calling the scams, and they're like acting as like little kids or like grandmas. They just didn't like do the whole face and stuff.
This is not. I don't think
this
the
is
face
just this is,
yeah, this
oh,
is just
okay. This is just a creation.
Yeah,
This is just so we
I'm pretty
visualize.
sure. Yeah, it's not the real.
But I've seen a lot of people like just annoying the hell out of these Indians, and they're like, it would be funny like to hear the reactions, because like the reactions are like, no ma'am, please, I need to get your number. What was your number? I'm sorry, it was 5, 6, 7. It is not 7. I told you, it is not 7. I want to get the money. What is your problem? And I'm just, oh my god! But
Yeah,
it's
but
like
those
this
are
guy.
real people
But
who
this
are
is just,
acting as the.
no, he like AI voices himself.
Yeah,
so
AI
it sounds
voice, but
different.
this is like completely AI. She answers the questions, everything, like when you're talking to her.
But just
she's-
like what takes time and just doesn't.
the thing
answer?
is, like now AI doesn't even need time. It can like speak to you as a normal person. Like when I was, what was I doing? I was registering, I think, Microsoft Office or something, and like when I was, it asked me for this code, and I had to read the code to the AI operator, and it was like just like a woman speaking to me, and I'm like.
Fake.
She's like, do you want to start again or something like this? It's like, can you please repeat the previous numbers? And I'm like, no, just say the numbers. And she's like, okay, did you say this? And she's like, tells the numbers. And like, so, but like, the AI is so good, especially if it's like made by government or something that is like police or whatever, like that is fighting these scams. When
I
a
think it's a
when a
person.
scam call comes in, Daisy automatically answers, engages the caller in conversation, wasting their time.
Then it's just AI.
So she's so lifelike that she has successfully kept numerous fraudsters on calls for 40 minutes at a time.
So she's programmed to waste people's time just
Yeah.
to gather information.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, they just find out the information,
Uh-huh.
and that's how they can find like these scammers, because if they
And she's just
all
talking.
these scammers, they go by some kind of a code, by kind of like a tactic, you know, like it's like, oh, I have lost my grandson. Can you
Yeah.
please give me some money so I can find
But she
him?"
has to also speak about the things a little bit, so you get engaged. Like, so the speaker is not like, oh, you're completely like insane. I will
The thing
stop.
is, you know what? Also,
But-
you asked like, I want to see some videos. They're not gonna put these videos because the scammers are gonna see how she works.
I love this. When it's used like this, I love it.
I mean, you gotta be a little bit fucked up in the head to do that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
shit. To be calling
You're not the
grandmas.
best. You're not the best person to like scam grandmas.
Yeah. I mean,
And to still have like an hour because you really think like you're gonna convince the grandma to like give you codes and stuff. I'm like, okay, you're a pretty piece of shit. Not a pretty one.
ugly piece of shit.
Yeah, you're
You an ugly ass motherfucker. That's what you are.
uh,
If you're scamming these fucking grandmas, asshole. English class.
The feeling make me very quiet. Night coming, I become horny single guy. We talk on the iPhone. You want to bye me?
He doesn't give a fuck.
Love me, fuck me.
Ooh.
Oh, you say you bye me.
what does that mean?
You bye me.
What could that mean? Oh, you left me. Bye me.
Once you give me horny feel.
We sing together with him. Love me, fuck me.
If you say you bye me.
Very catchy.
It's a good song.
I don't wanna listen your mouth say feeling you.
I love the perfect ignorance about it.
The feeling you give me is so good.
They don't even want to dive into the language courses. They don't give a fuck. It's just like, oh, you know what? It's fine.
It translates immediately.
Yeah, it could be like, yeah, Google Translate or something.
I don't want to hear you say.
Bye me.
You give me the feeling.
I'm
is so
sure
gay.
the words.
you talk. You're so gay.
I mean, gay means happy. Like in a dictionary, gay means happy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think.
But I don't want you to say like.
Yeah, but
It's probably
maybe
sweeter in Chinese.
yeah, probably like in their language, they probably have.
Or-
Oh, but it's his profile. I think he like actually did this like intentionally. Mr. Young and English. Young English.
Maybe he thinks. I always want him to be sincere because then it's more funny.
Yeah, but I think he like when you skip English class and he actually posted it himself.
Feel like you give me so gay.
He did this intentionally, I'm pretty sure.
How can he not know what is happy? How can he say gay?
I mean, yeah, maybe
Does
he
somebody
went by a
understand?
dictionary.
Does somebody understand Chinese? Or I think that's Chinese. Can you please, like, yeah, we can get the lyrics as well.
Yeah, I
But
wonder.
like, if you can send me,
Probably the lyrics make sense in Chinese, but in English
Very
they're
direct.
just completely something.
but the
different.
Chinese are very direct.
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
Fuck me, love me, fuck me.
Love me, fuck me. Amazing.
This guy, I love this guy.
Yeah, cool guy.
Horny feel. You give me horny.
You give me
feel.
horny feel.
Why don't you give me horny feel?
That's a good thing to say.
Yasudi balle balle, Yasudi balle balle, Yasudi balle balle, Yasudi balle balle, balle balle, Yasu teri balle.
Just showing the awful.
Beautiful cake.
It's-
As long as the cake is beautiful.
That's the meaning of life.
So pretty.
What it takes. It's just like the cake's beautiful, and that's all we see.
Oh my god.
Would you eat that cake?
Probably if I didn't know where it was made in.
Now you know. Now you won't eat it.
How am I supposed to know that it's that cake?
You don't. It's
How
pretty.
can the room be so dirty?
Happy Terry Christmas?
What does Terry mean?
I guess it's
Is it an Indian thing?
dark side.
What?
Happy Terry Christmas.
Is that it like putting toothpaste or something?
Oh, maybe as well.
It's not even like real cake, maybe. Maybe it's like made by paint.
Maybe.
But like, why do they have the mixer there?
I don't want to say anything bad about Indians.
Yeah, I want to go to India.
Yeah.
I really
But
want to go
this
to
just
India.
happens there. This is what it is.
These kind of cakes are usually pretty damn disgusting. Like they're
Okay.
just like,
It's all
Whipped
about the
cream.
inside of the cake.
yeah, it
how you
probably
make it.
is a sponge cake, but it's probably like the.
But if it's like a really good one,
If they baked it themselves, then it's probably good. But I wouldn't trust like these guys baking it themselves in such a nice and clean
well,
kitchen.
this tells you everything. It's probably how most kitchens look like. Gordon Ramsay would not have approved
I don't think this is how most kitchens look like.
in India.
I don't think so.
Dark side of cakes, bakery.
This just gives you like, you know, someone sees this and then before you go to India and they tell you, oh, it's so horrible there. You know, India, they have very dirty kitchens. You should not go there. It looks horrible.
I don't care.
I want to go there to see with my own eyes, is this really how it happens there? But they're showing the dirty kitchen, like
Yeah.
intentionally. This is a shot that will just displays the dirtiness.
It's intentional.
And the guy's just dancing. He's like, oh, we're cooking here. It's like...
on purpose. Huh?
Yeah, it's on purpose. I don't think this is how their kitchens look like.
I think it could be. I don't care.
Maybe, probably.
Yeah, I would eat that cake. I don't give a shit. Oh my
The
god, that
passion.
is so cute. I want to cry. Just riding his tricycle, like what could be like? He's so,
so
passionate.
sweet.
I want that kid. If my kid does this, I'm like, okay.
You want 2 capybaras and this kid.
Nah, I want too much, I guess. I can't have it all.
You can't have
I can
this.
have only-
You won't be able to have this specific kid. I'm sorry, Rimmie.
Fine. You're not allowing me to have a lot of stuff today. I will have nothing.
No, you will
No
not.
weed, no capybaras, not this kid. I'm just like locked in my room. I can't go to like India. It's just like nothing. Nothing. I can't
I
do
didn't
anything.
say that you're
I
not
want
allowed
this
to
child.
go to India.
You could say like you can have one because you can't have it all.
I told you you can have your capybaras, but you can't have this specific
Yeah.
child. He probably belongs to someone else.
Why can't I dream of just stealing a
You-
kid?
Okay, as long as you just dream, it's okay. You can do that. I remember when I was a kid, I also would do this kind of shit. I would be like just so passionately into the song.
I would be so embarrassed when somebody caught me
Imagine, oh my god.
talking to myself. But I like he's like on the tricycle. Like what passion could he have? Like what heartbreak?
Yeah.
How can he understand the song so well? He's just like like
Why is there such a huge description for this video?
I remember when I was a little kid and I was riding my bike, I just pumped up my tires and I rode down the hill and I was like, I feel like a kid again. And I said this when I was like 8 years old.
Oh my
There's like this
God.
one lady, she's like, you feel like a kid, huh? She's laughing. And I'm like, yes. And then I was so embarrassed that somebody heard that.
Oh my god.
I was just like, yeah, I've seen it. I've heard it say in film, so I thought it was cool when I said it. I was 8 years old and I said it. I feel like a kid again.
Yeah, I would always say
That
like
was
back
so
in my
funny.
childhood, I would do this and everyone's like, you're still in your childhood.
I love when kids do this type of stuff.
Bro has 25 years of sadness in his 5 years of life. Meet the kid who's been around the block a few times, or at least his emotions have. With a whopping 25 years of sadness packed into his 5-year-old frame, this little dude is like a fine wine, aged to perfection, but
My
with more
God.
tantrums and less sophistication. He's like a grumpy old man trapped in a tiny body, minus the wisdom and plus a whole lot of Legos. His smile can light up a room, but his scowl can darken a stadium. And don't even get him started on bedtime. He's got enough angst to write a teenage diary. So if you need advice on the meaning of life or just want to complain about the weather, this 5-year-old sage is your guy. Just don't expect him to share his toys or his emotions. Those are locked down tighter than a clamshell. How can you write such a big freaking description for such a short and
it's
simple
not,
video?
And it's not for him, probably. Like, it's not who... It's
Was this
taken.
written by his mom?
Yeah, it's the only reason. AI or his mom. Like, she really wants to, like...
Sounds very AI,
But
actually.
yeah, of course it's AI. But like maybe like it's like, oh, you should see him at the house. Like, yeah, and mom should write like a little big description. But this is not her. This is not her channel. Success
Success Intimacy.
It's not a mom who did this. No way. No way it's a mom. But she would write this. And then a mom put so many fucking hashtags on it, like she knows how to do it.
Yeah,
What
that's,
is she-
that's very weird.
I hate the lies. I hate the not truth. But it's such a good
Why is
video.
there
I love this
tripod?
kid. This kid is awesome, and I want it for myself.
Emo kid, what the fuck? Why the hashtags are so stupid?
Oh, and look at his laugh in
Freaking-
the end.
That is such an AI like description. Even the hashtags are so AI. I can't. Okay, next one. Things you should never say to a Latvian. Oh, Latvia, you speak Russian, right? Oh, that's horrible. Latvia, that's in Lithuania, right?
That's fine. This is better.
Rukmaise, black bread or black bread sucks. Why is there dill in this? I'm not so dill. How are you?
This is a Eastern European joke.
No,
We shouldn't say, "Hey, how are you?"
that's not true. I don't mind when people ask me how.
But they
am I.
started with the best one,
Yeah.
the Russian one.
That's the
They're like,
biggest,
"Yeah, that's how you
the
got
biggest-
me," and then you just say,
That's the
other
biggest insult for Latvians.
stuff. This guy's cool.
Oh, you know how to speak Russian. The worst thing is when someone asks me like, "How do you not speak Russian if you're Latvian?"
Yeah.
How do you not speak Russian? That is the biggest like insult to me. Like it's like, what am I forced to? Do I have to speak Russian if I'm Latvian?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Sometimes I've heard people say like, "Oh, usually all the Latvians they usually speak Russian. They know how to speak Russian." I'm like, no,
No,
not me.
sometimes they say like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought everybody spoke Russian." I'm like, "Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah.
You said sorry." But like when somebody says like, "You do not know," what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even see those people. I'm already in a fight if that happened. Like they're like, "What the fuck? You don't speak Russian?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You stupid idiot."
I like that this guy, the India guy, he lives in like it looks like he lives in Muskachka.
Yeah.
Like the areas where he's walking, like that's like clearly like not here, but like some of the places you can see. Okay, it's probably he lives in that area where all the Indians now live.
Nah.
It's so funny that it just used to be like this Russian area, but now it's just like mostly Indians. Now it's an Indian like.
I'm some black guys.
Now
as
it's
well,
now
yeah.
it's gonna be Little India, not the Russian area.
Yeah, times are changing.
Yeah,
Globalization.
yeah. I
Hey,
guess that's
they're in
correct.
Latvia, we're in Thailand, you know?
Yeah,
You just switch it up.
switch it up, man. That's cool. What time is it? Oh, this one.
Pasties.
They're learning.
How can you not love that? I didn't know that this happens. You just did
That's
this.
how you do it.
This is how you do it? This one doesn't know.
Oh
She
my
just-
god.
This is-
She's like, she got it. She got it. No, this one not so much.
But she
she
knows-
came prepared. She has
This
her
is
full
like
outfit on.
professional. She's the coach, probably. This is just.
This is just slutty. And this one is just,
Is this okay, Krista?
she didn't want us to show this. I begged her to show this.
I mean, I can watch this all day.
Oh, this is hilarious. No,
This is an art form.
of course, it's happening in Germany. Where
Oh,
else?
it's the German grandmas, yeah?
Yeah, German grandmas,
Mm.
German grandmas and moms. Where is Antwerp? It's not Germany. Antwerp is in. My geography is horrible. I think Antwerp was Belgium. Yeah, Belgium. Yeah.
This is kind of, yeah. Mid Europe.
Yeah, some Germany, Austria.
They
something
look
like
German.
that.
They
Yeah,
look German.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but they look German.
yeah, they have this
Area.
look to them. Area look to them.
This episode flew by so fast.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so fun. We argued. I loved arguing.
Yeah, we should fight more.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's more
That's such-
entertaining probably for you as well.
I hope you didn't. It was just jokes.
It's just jokes.
But
It's
in
okay.
the end,
In the end,
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and while we have this beautiful Buddha with a swastika on her chest, it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Now you can see it. Zoom in on that, editor. No. I'll just leave it like this. This is the best part. So, Grandma Jam, keep your pasties on. Keep doing this. Keep practicing at home. Send us some clips on Grandma Jam.
I think grandmas are the biggest superheroes of our time. So please, respect them while they're still on this earth.
Yes. Because who's gonna make the jam?
Who's gonna make the jam when the grandmas are no longer here? Are you gonna become a grandma then?
Are we gonna make jam?
Are we gonna make jam?
Probably.
Well, I certainly don't think I'm gonna be doing any jams anytime soon.
Except for this one. This is the Grandma Jam, and we'll see you next time.